Portugal, officially the Portuguese Republic, is a country whose mainland is located on the Iberian Peninsula of southwestern Europe, and whose territory also includes the Atlantic archipelagos of the Azores and Madeira. It features the westernmost point in continental Europe, and its Iberian portion is bordered to the west and south by the Atlantic Ocean and to the north and east by Spain, the sole country to have a land border with Portugal. Its two archipelagos form two autonomous regions with their own regional governments. Lisbon is the capital and largest city. Here is a list of top 10 places to visit in Portugal. Number 10. Coimbra. Coimbra is a city and a municipality in Portugal. The second largest urban area in Portugal outside Lisbon and Porto metropolitan areas after Braga, it is the largest city of the district of Coimbra in the Centro region. Among the many archaeological structures dating back to the Roman era, when Coimbra was the settlement of Emium, are its well-preserved aqueduct and cryptoporticus. Coimbra has been called the city of the students, mainly because it is the site of the oldest and one of the largest universities in Portugal, the University of Coimbra, a public university whose origins can be traced back to the 13th century. Number 9. The Azores. The Azores, officially the Autonomous Region of the Azores, is one of the two autonomous regions of Portugal. There are 9 major Azorean islands. All of the islands have volcanic origins, although some, such as Santa Maria, have had no recorded activity in the time since the islands were settled several centuries ago. The climate of the Azores is very mild for such a northerly location, being influenced by its distance from the continents and by the passing Gulf Stream. Because of the marine influence, temperatures remain mild year-round. Daytime temperatures normally fluctuate between 16 and 25 degrees Celsius, 61 and 77 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on season. Number 8. Aveiro. Aveiro is a city and a municipality in Portugal. It is the second most populous city in the Centro region of Portugal, after Coimbra. Along with the neighbouring city of Algarve, Aveiro is part of an urban agglomeration that includes 120,000 inhabitants, making it one of the most important populated regions by density in the North region, and primary center of the intermunicipal community of Aveiro and Baixo Valga. Important tourist attractions are the Arte Nova, Art Nouveau, architectural designs and tiles of some buildings that were created in the early 20th century, the Art Nouveau Museum, the Aveiro Museum, the 15th century Aveiro SE or São Domingos Cathedral, and the church with its beautiful architecture. The nearby beaches, Costa Nova and Beira, attract many visitors in warm weather. They can be reached by bus from Aveiro. Number 7. Evora. Evora is a city and a municipality in Portugal. Due to its well-preserved old town centre, still partially enclosed by medieval walls, and many monuments dating from various historical periods, including a Roman temple, Evora is a World Heritage Site. Due to its inland position, Evora is one of Portugal's hottest cities in the summer, frequently subject to heat waves. Evora is ranked number 2 in the Portuguese Most Livable Cities survey of living conditions. Due to its extensive historical and cultural importance, Evora, as well as the surrounding area, saw in the 2010s a great increase in its international tourism sector, which fomented the creation of many hotels, bed and breakfasts and various other styles of accommodation. Some of its most visited sites include the Roman Temple of Evora, the Chapel of Bones, the Cathedral of Evora, Evora's Museum, and its historical center. Number 6. Porto. Porto or Oporto is the second largest city in Portugal. Porto City is located along the Douro River estuary in northern Portugal. Porto is one of the oldest European centers. The historic area is also a national monument of Portugal. The western part of its urban area extends to the coastline of the Atlantic Ocean. Its settlement dates back many centuries, when it was an outpost of the Roman Empire. Over the last few years, Porto has experienced significant tourism increases, which may be partly linked to the Ryanair hub. The city received 2.8 million overnight visitors and 1.4 million day trippers between January and November 2017, with 73% from other countries. Tourism revenue has been increasing by over 11%, according to a 2018 report. Porto is one of the fastest growing European tourist destinations that has experienced exponential growth in the demand for city break tourists. Number 5. Madeira. Madeira, officially the Autonomous Region of Madeira, is one of the two autonomous regions of Portugal, the other being the Azores. Madeira, originally uninhabited, was claimed by Portuguese sailors in the service of Prince Henry the Navigator in 1419 and settled after 1420. It's a popular year-round resort, particularly for fellow Portuguese, but also Germans, closely followed by British. It is by far the most populous and densely populated Portuguese island. The region is noted for its Madeira wine, flora, fauna, with its prehistoric laurel forest classified. Tourism is an important sector in the Madeira's economy. Visitors are mainly from the European Union, with German, British, Scandinavian and Portuguese tourists providing the main contingents. Number 4. Sintra. Sintra is a town and municipality in the Greater Lisbon region of Portugal, located on the Portuguese Riviera. A major tourist destination famed for its picturesqueness, the municipality has several historic palaces, castles, scenic beaches, parks, and gardens. The area includes the Sintra Cascais Nature Park, through which the Sintra Mountains run. The historic center of the Vila de Sintra is famous for its 19th-century Romanticist architecture, historic estates and villas, gardens, and royal palaces and castles, which resulted in the classification of the town as a World Heritage Site. Sintra's landmarks include the medieval castle of the Moors, the Romanticist Pina National Palace and the Portuguese Renaissance Sintra National Palace. Sintra is one of the wealthiest municipalities in both Portugal and the Iberian Peninsula as a whole. It is home to one of the largest foreign expat communities along the Portuguese Riviera and consistently ranks as one of the best places to live in Portugal. Number 3. Obidos. Obidos is a town, Portuguese, vila, and a municipality in the Oeste region, historical province of Extremadura, and the formerly Leiria district. The town proper has approximately 3,100 inhabitants. The area of the town of Obidos is located on a hilltop, encircled by a fortified wall. Obidos remains a well-preserved example of medieval architecture. Its streets, squares, walls, and its castle are a popular tourist destination. The castle now houses a pousada. The municipality is also home to the famous Praia del Rei Golf Complex, one of the top golf resorts in Europe, and Royal Obidos, Spa and Golf Resort. Each July Obidos Castle hosts a traditional medieval market. For 2 weeks the castle and the surrounding town recreate the spirit of medieval Europe. Number 2. Algarve. Algarve is the southernmost NUTS2 region of continental Portugal. In Algarve tourism and related activities are extensive and make up the bulk of the Algarve's summer economy. Production of food, which includes fish and other seafood, as well as different types of fruit and vegetables, such as oranges, figs, plums, carob pods, almonds, avocados, tomatoes, cauliflowers, strawberries, and raspberries, are also economically important in the region. Algarve is, overall, considered to be the biggest and most important Portuguese tourist region, having received an estimated total of 7.1 million tourists in 2017. The Algarve is the fourth most developed Portuguese region in 2019. It was placed fourth out of 7 regions with a Human Development Index of 0.847. Number 1. Lisbon. Lisbon is the capital and the largest city of Portugal, with an estimated population of 544,851. Lisbon is recognized as an alpha-level global city because of its importance in finance, commerce, fashion, media, entertainment, arts, international trade, education, and tourism. Lisbon is one of 2 Portuguese cities to be recognized as a global city. Lisbon is home to 3 companies in the Global 2000. It is one of the major economic centers in Europe, with a growing financial sector and one of the largest container ports on Europe's Atlantic coast. Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in the world, and the second oldest European capital city, predating other modern European capitals by centuries. Julius Caesar made it a municipium called Felicitas Julia, adding to the name Olus Sippo. After the fall of the Roman Empire it was ruled by a series of Germanic tribes from the 5th century, later it was captured by the Moors in the 8th century. In 1147 Afonso Henriques conquered the city, and since then it has been the political, economic, and cultural center of Portugal.
That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to watch our upcoming videos.